Guys, you're looking at the USGS earthquake map. Now, we're looking at India, and this is Nepal. This is Kathmandu right here. This is a 4.4 quake. Usually, it's something I don't report on one that small. But this one just became catastrophic this morning. We're going to take a look at it, guys. What has happened, we've got 112-degree heat peaks in this area. You've got very high mountains that are snow-capped. You got glaciers, all of that. You've seen the Himalayan area. But that heat, guys, has weakened some of the ice and rock sections at the top of these giant mountains. And this quake caused a massive avalanche of ice and rock that dammed up a river temporarily. You're about to see the results of that. But as soon as the quake come out, what crossed my mind was, is this what we're seeing at the poles? We're seeing the ice melt and all of that stuff, both poles, as a matter of fact. And so I wanted to dive into it just a little deeper, so check it. And this is what I found out, guys, as you watch this. They're saying a catastrophic flash flood in Nepal today was triggered by a high-altitude earthquake that caused a massive ice rock avalanche. This avalanche crashed down thousands of feet. Massive ice/rock avalanche. This avalanche crashed down thousands of feet, pulverizing a glacier and creating an enormous landslide. The resulting debris temporarily blocked the Bhote Koshi River and its tributary, the Linde Kola, near the Nepal-China border. When this natural dam suddenly burst, it released a sudden destructive torrent of water downstream into Nepal's Rashua district. The unfolding disasters caused severe casualties and widespread infrastructural damage along the mountainous border region. The catastrophic flooding again has confirmed at least 95 people killed across both China and Nepal, with the toll expected to rise. Guys, you can see this is very reminiscent, to be honest with you, on a smaller scale, but of the Fukushima flood and the tsunami that came in there. There's going to be a lot more people found than 95, and God bless their soul. Hundreds of people remain missing, 291 foreign tourists from nations like India, the U.S., and the U.K. The Nepali army has deployed 12 helicopters to winch stranded people from submerged rooftops and evacuate the injured. Guys, watch the bridge. And when you're in these type of regions like this, guys, those bridges are a lifeline between very close communities sometimes. But as the waters rise, again, that bridge can't take it. And you see the second wave building up and coming around the curve upstream. Look at where that curve comes through the mountains. There goes that bridge. You'll see the water start to rise on both sides now of the buildings and start to encroach into those areas. The widespread destruction includes entire stretches of roads and bridges and houses that have been swallowed. The Nepal Electric Authority confirmed that 6 major hydropower and transmission facilities have been heavily damaged or destroyed. Guys, that's like 6 Lake Meads to them, because hydropower, again, they're losing their houses, they're losing the roads, the bridges, and when you take out 6 major hydropower dams, guys, it's not a good situation because they're seeing 112-degree heat. Authorities have issued urgent high-alert flood warnings for populous downstream communities along the Trishula and the Narayana River basins extending into northern India. Now, the quake struck at 8:37 a.m. local Nepal time, and according to German Research Center for Geosciences, this occurred roughly 7 minutes before security cameras at the border captured the first wall of water rushing down. Guys, 7 minutes. While the epicenter location is technically listed on the Tibetan side of the border, northwest of Kadari, the shaking was intense and enough in these fragile, high-altitude mountains to destabilize massive glacial structures. This heat and the El Nino has a lot to do with this, guys. Look at that. But the whole planet is experiencing this shrugging. Nepal's foreign minister, Sisar Kanal, confirmed to Parliament that the specific 4.4 earthquake destabilized a massive shelf of rock and ice upstream. It caused an immediate avalanche to crash directly into the Cola River. That sudden surge of debris created a temporary dam, guys, that choked off the water, and when it violently gave way just minutes later, the catastrophic flash flood tore into the Bhote Koshi River system in Nepal. Guys, we'll follow this up. That I can see a lot more casualties than the 97. I wish it wasn't any of them. But imagine this: a quake happens, a massive landslide happens, ice and rocks. In 7 minutes, it's dammed up a river and released the dam. How much time would you have? You wouldn't even know it was happening until it was right on top of you, just as you saw the people running away. Guys, it's time to wake up and realize this planet is changing. Those people had nowhere to go but up on the side of the mountains, which if you had a road, that may work out just fine. Some people are not trapped into a valley like that, but they're trapped into situations like the desert Southwest. You won't see an avalanche, but you're going to see a lot of drought and things like that. Again, people trapped, and the heat is working around the planet. We've seen both poles warm up way too much, and regardless if it's in the Himalayas, guys, or the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, everything is changing. Prepare for that, and you mentally do it in the sense that, you know, a lot of people younger than I am have a lot of plans going on. You know, they want a future, they want to build a home, things like that. But look around you. Look at the financial state of the United States right now. We're broke as we can be, okay? They're printing money out the yin-yang. Think about what you're doing. Be very careful with your assets. Plan to survive. Sometimes it's better to change your plans than run head on into a brick wall. Just saying, but guys, we're going to keep an update on this because we've been watching the heat change the planet now this entire year. It's a heads up, guys. Be safe.